Am I the asshole for wanting to split living costs with my boyfriend instead of paying market rent to him? I, 52F, and my boyfriend Greg, 53M, have been together for 4 years. We're both divorced, and we both own our own homes. My kids are in college, and his kids, 17M and 15M, live with him about 80% of the time. We're planning to move in together, and the plan is for me to sell my house and move into his home. This would be less disruptive for his boys and give both of us shorter commutes. We do not plan to get married, and his house will remain solely in his name. I suggested splitting all living costs, utilities, property tax, and insurance, 50-50. Regarding his mortgage, I proposed only paying half of the interest portion, not the principal, because the principal increases his equity in the house and only benefits him. Greg agrees to splitting utilities, but instead of splitting the rest, he wants me to pay based on market rent for the space I'm using. His reasoning is that his mortgage has a low interest rate, and I shouldn't benefit from that. He also said market rent is fair because it reflects the value of living in his home, rather than my sharing costs as a partner. By my calculations, if I pay half of everything including principal, I'd be covering 55% of living costs, and if I exclude principal, I'd still pay about 78% of what he considers the true living costs. I feel that since we're moving in as a couple, even though we won't be married, we should split things more or less evenly, and I shouldn't be paying extra for the portion of the house I won't ever own. Some extra context. We both earn 6 figures, with me slightly higher. Greg is frugal. I tend to spend more on things like wine, dining, and travel. Our finances will remain separate. Greg has a history of alimony payments after his divorce, which may influence his approach to finances. Additional clarifications. If I sell my house, I would cash out on the equity, which I could reinvest in stocks, property, or another home if things don't work out. We're planning a cohabitation agreement. We live in California, so common law rules don't apply. The market rent Greg suggests is lower than renting a full house, but higher than just renting a room. So, AITA for wanting to split actual living costs 50-50 without contributing to the equity or principal portion of his mortgage. What do you think?